Welcome ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to review the Lotus 72E in the famous black and gold livery of GSP, driven by the famous super sweet driver Ronnie Peterson. This is the year 1973, so this is among the more retro Formula 1 cars we have on the channel. What I've noticed right away, we have a different style of box here, so I can't wait to open this. That's basically the very short intro for now. I want to introduce you to the sponsor on this video being GPworld.nl. Why would you choose for GPworld? Well, because they have one of the largest selection of GP REPLICAS cars available from stock. And if you don't live in the Netherlands, don't you worry, they ship worldwide as well. I'll make sure to put their links in the description down below of this exact car and of the GPworld site in general as well. So yeah, make sure you check them out after the video. And right now, we're going to take a closer look at this box, shall we? What's actually funny to see about this particular box right in front of us, that it differs pretty much from the regular boxes we have. We don't have a shiny emblem of GP REPLICAS down here. What this basically is a sort of slip cover. So you push it right out. And there's something new, look at that. Here is the famous logo of GP REPLICAS. It's centered as well. Normally it's at the right down corner, but this time it's centered. And this time it's not a box that opens with flaps at the sides. This time it's actually a box that opens up like this. Look at that. Oh, this seems to be much thicker and much more premium quality than the other ones. Look at that. Look how thick that cardboard is. Oh wow, look at that. This is entirely new for me, look at that. This one actually opens up like the Luxart models we have reviewed the other day, which is like this. Look at that. Doesn't open all the way, but damn, look at that. That looks so premium with this whole cloth idea. Even that cloth has a stamp of GP REPLICAS as well. It also comes with a special sheet with instructions on where you place your decals. It's kind of a shame to do this review without the decals, isn't it? Maybe I have to split this review up in 2 days. There's no use in making this video without the jump player special decals. So I guess I'll just have to apply these decals and then continue the review. So with the power of video editing, it's actually the next day I applied the decals because this review wouldn't be the same without the jump player special decals, I think. Comes with a nice little case as well. Gotta put it off to the side for now. Talking about iconic liveries, the jump player special one. You can't beat that. I mean, look at that black and gold. It's not my favorite livery of all time, but I do think it's a very, very beautiful one. The front is actually really interesting to see how it actually shapes in this triangle almost. When you look at this thing from the side, this thing is actually shaped like a slice of cheese, doesn't it? I think it does, it kind of represents that. And it's very flat and very wide at the front. We don't usually see that too often actually. We have two small little wings on each side, and here are the waterslide decals applied of JSP, which is a beautiful, very high classy logo, I think. It looks really nice. Nice little gold outline we have there, and the rivets looking really nice as well, really adds to that level of detail. All the way at the front we have a very, very tiny small JSP logo. It was a pain in the ass to get that right. Moving up, we have this beautiful number 2, and what I really like about this race number is that it's offset as it is. Above that, you have the text Jump Player Special looking really nice. And above that, once again, the JSP logo. And talking about these waterslide decals, I really like them a lot because they're actually this pearlescent, shiny gold. It's not like that flat gold you see sometimes. It's really that high gloss gold. We have two little ducks there as well, looking really nice. Even see some detail inside of there too. Suspension is looking really nice as well. See some silver details there as well, and even some chrome parts too, looking really nice. Once again, back in the 70s, they had this weird thing with very small tires at the front and very big wide tires at the back. You have some Goodyear tires on there. What I really like about this tire and wheel is those rims. Look at that. That gold accent in the rims. And we can even see a, how do you call it, a velvet? Or, you know, like where they put air in. We see that in here as well, which is looking really nice. We don't usually see that with any type of monocar, really. Let's go to the cockpit, shall we? At the front of the cockpit, we have this Texaco in beautiful black and gold. And I have to say, I do really like it when sponsors, you know, adjust their color to fit with the color of the car. And at the sides, we have the text Jump Player Special. And behind that, we have the name of the driver, which is Ronnie Peterson, the super sweet The left hand side we need to see a nice little cap there too, some bolts around it. And in the side of the driver cell we basically see once again this JSP logo, Union Jack as well, and we see a JSP logo next to that as well, which basically says JSP World Champion. At these very tiny quote-unquote side pods or radiators, we have a black number 2 on a gold surface, really nice touch of gold there once again. And on the inside we even see some radiators as well, looking really nice. What I really like about the cockpit is that the gloss is actually this very dark yellow as well, almost gold. Cockpit itself looking really nice, and I have to say for 1970s standard they actually lay down pretty much in this car. Steering wheel looking really nice as well. I have to say it looks incredibly cramped there, so I guess Ronnie had to be very on weight. Buckles looking really nice as well. I think that's a separate kind of canvas material too, and we have some laser edged metal parts at the bottom there as well, looking really nice. Scoop is looking really interesting. It's not at all like a flowy design, it's just basically put on there, you know, like that. So yeah, the engine that's actually in here was a Ford V8, I believe, if I've read correctly. Really nice attention to detail there with all the different type of hoses we have running around there, all the different cables too. All the way at the bottom we see these exhausts, which basically evolves to one big exhaust at the back, which is mirrored, so basically two. Even see the Ford logo on there too. So yeah, this structure at the back has these cables as well, which I think are just, you know, like safety cables. I'm not really sure what the right term is for that. Then we get to this incredibly long rear wing. I have a feeling every time I review a car of GP Replicas, the rear wing get bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, this has to be the biggest rear wing so far, doesn't it? I think it even beats the Lotus 77 car. Yeah, what I found was pretty interesting is that some logos there were supposed to be offset, and I've actually looked this up online as well, and it's actually correct. But the waterslide decals on the last flap of the rear wing, it's actually supposed to be offset, you know, like not centered. At the side of the rear wing we have Goodyear, Texaco and Ford. I have to say it's kind of a shame that they didn't do this Texaco logo in the black and gold. Would have fitted the car more. At the rear we have a small little radiator, and while we're at the back we can have a last glance on that beautiful suspension we have going on there. That's basically the car itself, and like usual it comes on this leather base looking really nice. Also comes with the plaque which reads Type 72E 1973 number 2 Ronnie Peterson, winner Italy GP Monza 1973, limited edition 500 pieces. And at the right hand side we see GP Replicas logo. I have to say, in all honesty, I mean, it's scary to put on decals on such an expensive car, and I get that, that's totally true. So I highly suggest you look up videos first on how to apply decals. It's not a big deal, it's pretty easy actually, you just have to take your time. And while you do that, I actually have a video which I list right here on how to apply waterslide decals. But why I say that this is a bit more intermediate, because you work with some very funky angles, especially on the hood scoop as well. Pretty hard to reach in there. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and maybe follow me on Instagram as well. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one as well.